carpenting, like carpeting and stuff like that.
Carpenting.
Well, that's what it is. You call a carpenter. Carpet fitting.
So is it carpenting?
No,
It's carpentry really, but
Carpentry.
same thing.
Should we reverse that? Is that what you just said, but say carpentry, and then we'll make it look really good, like you're smart as fuck?
Carpentry.
And we're recording. There we go. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UhCast episode 3. We're back. We hope you enjoyed it. I hope last week, because it would have been last week, you enjoyed the Philip McGuinness episode. That was an absolute banger.
Yeah, it was.
Absolute banger. We had some amazing chats with Philip, which just
and
went.
we got the same chippy order.
We have the same. We all do. And you won't believe it, but not last night, the night before. I went to the chipper. I got chips, curry, fried rice, all it.
Yeah.
Curry. Oh, man.
So nice.
Just, I scanned all of it now.
Orgasmic.
I genuinely thought like that was just wow. That was a bit of me. So there we go. Today we're just kind of chatting. We're bringing up a few topics because we thought it'd be fucking sick. Gets a bit deep and personal. Don't you worry though. We're not going to be crying here on the set of UhCast. Guess we can now mention the UhCast set isn't going to be in this location for much longer. It will be quite a while for the viewers.
Yeah.
But it won't be quite a while for us. In about 3 weeks' time, we'll.
And it's not in a good way. It's
No.
not like we're bragging, be like, oh my god, like we're moving the UhCast.
No, we actually don't know what we're doing.
It's more of shit. We are moving the set.
Yeah, we've not got a clue what we're doing. We don't know where the set's going. We don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to put our all into it. Because that's what we do best. UhCast, we're making our dreams come a reality. And when people try and tear your dreams down, you just come at them, you hit it harder, man. That's what you do. You hit it harder.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there we go. There's a little something for you. But once again, you won't notice until in about 2 months, maybe. So you don't have to worry just
It's
yet.
a while.
You know, because we record. At the moment now, the plan is we're recording multiple episodes here because we are going to need the episodes to kind of help us still upload and keep on top of the content while we're not recording because we've got to be doing something else. So we are just trying to push as many and as much content together as we possibly can, as well as just not rushing it because we're just literally we don't want to rush it. It's a podcast. It's not a, we don't need to rush. We're just here. We're chilling. We're chatting. You guys are chatting with us. You guys are listening or watch it if you're on YouTube or Spotify. So yeah. Anyone's thoughts on that? Do you have, we can't get into specifics because it's a bit personal, but we can give our thoughts on moving the set because it's a big set. This
I think for me it's just a bit sudden.
Yeah. We've only just got this set.
Yeah.
We have genuinely only just got this set. We literally Philip was at my house last week.
Yeah.
Literally a week today. You know what I mean?
Like we don't want to sit here and think and like be like, that's it now, no podcast because of everything that's going on. But then, because if we did that, then we've spent money on nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wasted our time
Yeah.
as well.
Which, by the way, there's a lot of things going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Your mum's getting married.
My mum's getting
Your
married.
mum's getting married. I guess we can, if you want. Now it is out there.
Yeah.
If you want to get into that topic dead quick, it's quite an upsetting topic, but.
I think I've got to the point now where it's like I'm in the acceptance stage of grieving. Do you want me to get into it now or?
Yeah, go for it.
So we found out when my mum first got diagnosed with cancer, we thought it was gonna be curable and she could have just had chemo or whatever. And then the chemo wasn't working, so then she went on to radio. And then that ended up not working, so she ended up having surgery to get her bladder removed. She didn't get a whole bladder removed, but she got half of it removed, which caused her to have...
Nephrostomy bags.
That's the one. And then...
It's a difficult word to say, that. Nephrostomy.
And then we just... And then we were thinking, no, that'll be it. Now that'll be it. They'll offer another treatment, blah, blah, blah. They offered her immunotherapy, and then that turns out it wasn't working. So before my mum was offered immunotherapy, she found out she was terminal, and she got given 11 months. And then then she got offered immunotherapy because they thought, well, there is a possibility that we could cure it with the immunotherapy, but because my mum's body's being a twat at the minute, it's not accepting the immunotherapy, so they've had to stop that and completely told her that there's nothing else they could do. The time length that she's been given has just completely been scrapped, so in their eyes she could die like any day, like any week, any month. Do you know what I mean? So that's why she's getting married. She's having a little bit of a blessing. Obviously it's worse for her because a week on Wednesday she's got to obviously bury her own brother.
And that was sudden as well.
That was
Oh,
sudden
mate.
as well. Like,
Honestly.
I think the luck in our family right now, it's just not.
Yeah,
We
it's
haven't
not
had the best of luck.
You could do with going picking a 4-leaf clover out of the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Need some good luck in our lives.
Honestly. But yeah, there we go.
So
That's
that's it in a nutshell. Obviously, I don't want to open up about it too much because it's not my place to say.
Listen, it's a very heavy subject. It's very, it's very upsetting. I
Yeah.
grew up with your mum as well. Obviously, she's been in my life since I was born. So I don't imagine my life without her.
Yeah.
An absolute gem. The funniest person you'll ever meet. Very straightforward. If you're doing something wrong, she'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
She'll give you shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like the saying goes, they always take the good ones first.
You do, yeah. But yeah, an absolute gem of a person, nevertheless. Look at me in my past relationships, for example, right? Like, when your mum found out I was it, she's like, "You fucking what?
That's a
You
good-
fucking what?
that's a
How
good
do
point,
you
that.
win me? Fucking send them our way, send them our way."
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cancer patient or not, she always knew how to back up her family, and it's just what she does.
She'd fight you for a fiver.
that was.
I'll
it.
fight you for a Bible.
I'll fight you for a fiver.
I'll fight you for the fiver. But yeah, there we go.
Accent.
That's a bit of a heavy thing, and you're 18, so you're very young, man. To have to
Like,
experience this shit.
Yeah, like you see it all over like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, but you never expect it to be your own.
Yeah, you don't.
And like especially my mum as well. Like I was like, why is it my mum?
Yeah, I think the same goes for everyone, though, right? So like, it's a very touchy subject, because a lot of people have lost, I've lost people to the big C and whatever, and the people who do get the big C, whether they beat it or whether they don't, it goes through everyone's head.
Yeah.
Won't be me. Won't be me. But but you can't decide.
Everyone has I swear someone's just walked in your garden.
They haven't, they walked past.
Oh.
I thought that.
I was going to say, mate, we're on the
I know,
podcast.
yeah, we're recording a podcast.
Come and fight
Stop
me,
being
then,
ignorant.
baldy. Yeah.
I think everyone has cancer in them.
Mhm.
It just takes something to set it off. And
Yeah.
I think with my mum, it started with a leg swelling.
Yeah.
That was how it all started. And obviously
I
she
remember
thought
that.
nothing of it at first, and
Well, neither did the hospital, did they?
well, no, they just said, "Oh, it's what was it? This
You just said it's water retention. Fluid in a leg.
Clearly wasn't.
Bollocks.
But that's the NHS for you.
Yeah.
Not going to get political here, but we're not.
There's a
Gonna,
reason why it's fucking free.
yeah, we're not going to sit here and say the NHS are good, because I genuinely believe.
It
If
used
you-
to be.
Yeah. I'd say it used to be 100%.
It's crap now, though.
It went to absolute shite. Like look at me. I've been having all these pains in my head and shit. That here's something that you guys might not know, might neither. That I've been trying to get sorted for months now, and
It's like me when my knees that.
I've been sent to physical therapy for the second time for muscle damage. Don't know when I've damaged my muscles. I won't lie to you. I don't remember ever pulling anything. I would have felt it then and there. When you damage a muscle, you feel it when you do it. I've not felt nothing. It just slowly came on.
yeah,
It's like
So,
me, you see this bump on my knee? Got it on both of them.
have you?
Got a disease in both my knees.
What's it called?
Osgood-Slatter. It's an odd name, yeah.
What in the Norway is that?
Something to do with it's something that people who are athletic get. I was very athletic when I was in school, so it does kind of make sense. But it never caused me issues.
You used to always go on your bike rides, remember?
Yeah. I used to ride miles and miles, like hours and hours straight, just constant riding all the time. Same with like rugby as well. I used to play a lot of rugby, football when I was in primary school, athletics through high school alongside rugby. So I was going to Wig. So I was going to like Wigan. It was called, it's a sports village. So it's just a big massive arena that's got a running pitch and all sorts of stuff. They do shot put, relay, 100-meter sprint. It's basically like the Olympics for school kids. But I did that, and then this never caused me any issues, but now it's starting to cause me a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Like
So,
a lot
yeah,
of
like a
issues.
lot. I could, if I crouch down, like if I squat,
Mm.
if I'm sat there like squatting for ages, it's gonna take me some help to get back up,
Yeah.
because my knees kind of lock into position,
Right, I get
and then
ya.
when I'm lifting it up, it's straining and pulling and all that. But they told me, because I said to him, "Is there nothing you can do about it?" To like the doctors in the hospital. No, they can't do nothing unless it gives you problems.
Which it is.
It is now, but that means surgery,
Hmm.
and that surgery means both my knees. I'm gonna be in a wheelchair, mate.
Yeah. You need them to drive.
I need my legs to drive. I need my legs to work.
You need everything to do everything. Yeah.
I need my legs to come up and down stairs. What am I gonna have to do? Get a friggin' stair lift?
I know.
So many months.
Jodie
Yeah,
It's
will
just not worth it to me.
No, your dad will just have to go to bed.
Yeah, my dad'll have to go to bed and I'll have to sleep on couch.
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's not worth the hassle for
Unt-
me at the minute.
Until when it gets really bad to the
If it
point
gets
where
so
like,
bad to where I can't walk, that's when I'll do
then
something.
then you better do something, yeah, 'cause
But it is quite painful.
we don't want to fucking lose another one.
It's like
We'll be wheeling him into the podcast studio.
when I used to work doing carpenting, like carpeting and stuff like that.
Carpenting.
Well, that's what it is. You're called a carpenter. Carpet fit.
So is it carpenting?
No,
Well, it's carpentry
carpenter.
really, but
Carpentry.
I
Same
just
thing.
call it carpenter.
Should we reverse that? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
But say carpentry, and then we'll make it look really good, like you're smart as fuck.
carpentry.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's what it is. So
Yeah.
So when I was doing that, 'cause you're always on your knees all the time, 'cause
Mm.
you're fitting floors and stuff like that. That was
That's
very-
not going to help, is
yeah,
it?
that
Yeah.
really hurt. It got to a point where I had to get knee pads. Knee pads just to stop the pain, and even then they was making it worse.
Yawns away.
Yeah, throw it out the window.
Fucking
Gone.
one.
I think it's just Mel. I think Mel's voice is just boring.
Yeah, my
Wow.
voice is-
Wow, is she doing you like that, Mel?
It's all good. It's all good.
Right, well,
She's doing me like I did her.
Oh.
Melvin!
Oh.
Mine
oh my god. Her
Sorry, mother-in-law.
I'm cutting out here.
But I mean, we have been
Oh, there we go.
together for a long time. You don't really think.
I remember. Can I actually? This is actually quite a funny story. I remember.
I
when
think,
I
yeah.
remember when my mum asked me if ever, like the first time my mum asked me if I slept with Mel. We was in the glass horse,
Yeah.
and she just come out with it randomly. She went, "Have you ever slept with Mel?" I was like,
Did you say yeah?
"Yeah," I just said, "Yeah."
What was the reaction?
She was nice. She was
She wasn't
like,
bothered.
she was like, "Oh."
Oh, Mum, it's not as cute as it looks on the movies.
Yeah.
She was like,
You should know this by now.
she's like, "Oh, did they give you like aftercare?" And I was like, "Aftercare."
What the
What's
fuck's
Africa?
Africa?
And apparently,
Africa.
Run her a bath.
yeah, like
after it.
apparently that's an aftercare. And I was like, "Well, he did run me a bath after it, and he washed my hair for me, but God love him." But
I'm gonna do this dead randomly while we're actually recording the
No,
third
yeah.
episode. So you're gonna see us in the third episode, guys. We're recording the third episode. Let's
Patreon.
go.
yeah, it
What's
was
going on on
like,
Instagram story?
I said, "Well, yeah, he ran me a bath and washed my hair for me," and then she just sat there like, "Oh, he's a good egg."
Have
He's
you
not
ever had the
fucking
talk marker?
I never had the sex talk. I had the "Are you a lesbian?" talk.
Have you had the sex talk?
Are you a lesbian talk?
Yeah,
How did that go?
just my mum.
Well, she used to like work. She used to like girls, didn't she?
Well, yeah.
She used to be a rug muncher.
Can we
I know
not?
you actually did.
Can we not?
Now, obviously, that's no problem at all.
Yeah, not a problem.
We're not trying to
We-
get cancelled on our third
Yeah.
episode. We don't think badly of it at all.
We just like taking the mick out of Jodie because she's one of them people that gives the best reactions. But for any of you watching, I am Jodie's first boy after her lovely endeavours.
And she's not been back
She's
since.
not
Go
been
on,
back
Melvin.
since.
You're doing a well good job. Come on,
Yeah.
lad.
3 years coming along, nice and swimmingly.
There we go.
Isn't that right, Jordan?
I hate you.
Can't
Nice
get
and,
enough
nice
from
and
you.
swimming, nice and swimmingly. That's what they do in your
Yeah.
ball sack. Oh, could you?
I hate you both. Yeah, no, I've never had the sex talk, but I've had the are you a
about you?
lesbian talk.
what?
Have you had the sex talk? I haven't.
I don't think our mum and dad have asked. They were like, do what you want, pal. Just be safe.
Yeah. So like, mum and dad weren't really bothered. We just kind of. It was just kind of one of them things. It was like, we know you're doing it. Just don't do it under my roof.
Yeah.
Respect.
Too late for that.
Yeah,
I
we're
think we all
too
had
late
that
for that.
chat.
Yeah, everyone's had that chat.
Like now I can sit here and that I can, mum and dad know you're probably watching this because you always watch them. But yeah, I've had sex in this house, whether they've been here or not. I don't care. It's not gonna matter anymore. I'm not gonna be in this house much longer. But way, that is totally something to celebrate.
Well, it's not.
It's definitely not something to celebrate. No, me stand on my own 2 feet, guys. Do you know who I am? I'm Randy Danger.
Can you even cook?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. I can cook. Yeah.
Chicken nugget.
No.
What's the best thing that you can cook?
Salt and
scratch?
pepper chips.
From scratch.
Salt and pepper chips. I make the best salt and pepper chips.
So you peel spuds and
Onions, you name it.
Mate, I was on FaceTime, so you can't even peel a spud proper.
Right, so
You left
So
the
it takes.
skin
It's a
on.
bit challenging, but sometimes I'll leave the skin on spuds. Sometimes, when you make chips,
yeah, some people do.
skin on fries are actually banging.
I'm not a big fan of it, but
No.
some people actually do. Do you not use a
love it.
potato peeler,
No,
or do you use a knife?
He used a knife.
Yeah, get a potato peeler. It's a lot easier.
Hmm. I mean,
Or
I don't really
Use
care.
one of the little small, like how you get them like looks like a steak knife. It's got the black handle, but it's like that big and
Hmm.
it's very small. I'm pretty sure they're made for peeling
Right, yeah.
like carrots and spuds and stuff. We use them at our house, but we've got a potato peeler. It's so much
Yeah.
easier. 'Cause
We-
you're not gonna cut yourself.
We had
either.
an electric potato peeler at one point.
Good.
Yeah.
They're actually good.
But Dep-
What's that thing that my mum bought? I swear she bought something that was an electric thing, and it was for something. I can't remember what it was for.
No, she didn't. She bought a vegetable chopper. It
Yeah, that was it.
electric.
It was.
wasn't
it was
electric?
It was like a vegetable chopper. So it's like a plastic tub. So like a Tupperware dish, but it's got like this. It's got like a hole. It's like a cutting thing in the lid. So you put your potato in. It's kind of like you put your potato or whatever you want in it, and you hit it down, and it perfectly cuts it and drops it in the Tupperware. It's quite cool, to be fair. Small things move small minds, and I've got a very small mind.
yeah, I thought you did, Mel.
Yeah,
I never wanted to tell you.
I was gonna say like other things, but
Do you know?
my nose, guys, my nose.
Sorry, I just need to message my mum.
The main reason Mel's car is no longer working
Oh yeah, let's.
is
talk
because
about
he
that.
just sits there going wee, 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 wee. Any minute he gets,
Reason.
if there's a song on that goes boom, 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 he's going boom, boom, boom down the road, right, and the car behind you's looking at you like, what the fuck are they doing? Right,
Listen,
and we're all it back, the car it's swinging like this, right, right.
It's only Mel on
And
stage.
Mel's just going.
I've
And we're
got
all
to find
going,
ways to entertain myself while I'm driving.
and that's why your car's broke. Yeah, your car's broke. Your car's off the road.
So basically,
Mel can't keep a car.
anyone that's wondering, right? I was working Thursday. I was due to come home I was due to come home at 10 o'clock. 9:15 comes. I'm coming back from a certain place. I'm not going to say the place because then you're going to know exactly where we live. I know you know that. I know that you guys know that we live in St Helens, but you don't know exactly what area. St Helens is a big place.
It's a big place.
It is.
Yeah.
However,
massive.
I was coming back from said place, and I pulled up. The car was fine. No engine lights. Running like a dream. Absolutely beautiful cruise home, wasn't it, Jordan? Lovely, wasn't it? Really, really nice. Pulls up at work. Before I've even took the key out of the ignition, or even switched it off, the car dies. I'm like, all right, okay, it's probably just I've probably just stalled,
Yeah.
might have stalled.
He's done that quite a few times lately.
So I'm like, all right, yeah, it's fine. I'll just restart it. Turns the key, nothing. I'm like, oh,
Code 68.
I've got power steering light. I've got engine light, battery light, traction control light. I've got codes popping up on the dashboard. I've read them. It says power steering fault. It says window fault. The whole car's just took a shit.
So it's like all the
basically.
electronics in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
put it
so-
this way, because his window was like wide open.
My
He's
windows,
got a shower curtain
Yeah.
over his window right now.
because my window was open when it cut off,
Hmm.
and because I've been told that it's the ECU connection, so it's lost connection to the ECU because RAC came out and tried 2 diagnostic computers on it, and it wouldn't connect.
Have you got
So it
any
wouldn't connect to the
Lucozades?
ECU.
Have you got any Lucozades?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
I grab one?
Yeah, on the back. You got me one.
Same as me.
Grab me
Which
one.
go? But yeah, so apparently it's lost connection to the ECU.
Behind the back.
So not good. In other words. So it's looking like if the car doesn't, I've put it on Marketplace. I put it on for 500. Now I've got a few people that's messaged asking about it. If it sells, fair enough.
Yeah.
If not,
Get a bit of money out of it.
the car's going to get scrapped. Provided tomorrow, my mechanic who's coming down to put a computer on it again, if he says can't fix it, it's getting scrapped. And then I'm on the hunt for another car yet again. And bearing in mind, this car's not even a year old for me.
No, it's not.
I got it in August last year, and it's
Yep.
not even August. It's what now?
It's April.
Yeah, it was also meant to be Jodie's car,
Yeah. Tango.
so not good.
Jodie's coming with drinks.
Thanks.
Lucozade, we're not sponsored by you, but we would love
yeah,
you
we're
to
not.
sponsor us.
It would be good if we were sponsored by Lucozade, though, wouldn't it?
It's the best hydration drink, I think, in the UK.
This one is.
Mm-hmm.
I think the energy one is. It's nice, but it's fizzy.
Mm-hmm.
This one's like an actual still iced tonic. It's
Yeah,
like orange.
it's really
just
nice,
like orange
yeah.
pop, which is quite nice.
Just taking a quick drink break here.
But don't do what Daniel did to me.
What's that?
You know where you do that?
Oh, yeah. He got it
I
sprayed
got
all over him.
soaked.
Soaked in Lucozade. It's dead funny, to be fair.
That was fun.
Right, well, should we bring up a topic?
Mm.
It's time for we need like a theme song. It's time to bring up a topic. What's the topic gonna be? Supersonic.
Whoa!
Whoa. Right. So first of all, relationships. We love them. We hate them.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. They're not brilliant. They can be brilliant, or they can be really terrible.
Mm.
Obviously, I can't go into details for reasons on all of my. Well, I can go into one, which I think I can start with. I think we can, share with the circle, guys. Share with the circle. How you feeling? You feeling okay? Is something going wrong? He touched me here. Right. Anyway, so we'll start with. I've only been in 2 relationships, by the way, which is mental. But yeah, I've been in 2 relationships because I still believe in the whole love thing and how you're meant to do it a certain way and it's meant to kind of be
The old
love,
fashion love.
marriage, kids, all that.
Yeah.
All right, boom. That's for me. Love it. Every bit of it. Yum. Just can't have it. Doesn't exist in St Helens.
You got
Am I
that.
right, ladies? Doesn't it? Nothing exists in the UK, to be exact. No, nothing. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
The
Oh.
remote.
Nothing to do with with well, I'm not pointing this at every female in the fucking world because it isn't.
Mhm.
But it seems nowadays there's a vast majority of women who, because women got sexualized a lot, which is true, right? I'll admit to that. Like I feel like
Yep.
You know-
all that sort of women in different toilets, men in different toilets.
Yeah.
like women couldn't do men's jobs.
yeah,
All that sort of stuff.
and like
Dark history is what it is.
Mm.
It's dark history.
it is, and till this very day, I won't, I'm not sticking up for men, but men are very horny fucking people. Let's be honest.
I'll admit, I'll second.
If we are having sex, about a fucking 3/4 of the time, it's probably the man starting it, right? No,
No.
not between you.
Mm-mm.
Well, a lot of the time, from what I've heard and past stories and stuff,
Sometimes.
no.
Sometimes I can just shield.
60. 80-30 it is.
So you're the more sexual one in the relationship.
is.
Oh.
I'm more chilled, more laid back.
But
I like a quiet night watching films.
She's fuming now. She's like, well, I fucking love it. I love the dick.
it's not that. It's actually not that, because this week, and obviously this weekend, like, and I'm sorry, Mum, but like we haven't done it in like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So like,
Do you miss it?
no, because my head's been that chocker.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
fair,
thought about it.
That's one of the reasons I've not thought about it either.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it on her, not while she's going through all this
Yeah,
shit.
that's
Like
fair.
it's like on Friday, like we argued. Was it last night or was it Friday? I think it was Friday.
No, it was.
Which happened?
No, it was
Fri-
Friday.
it was
We
Friday.
argued, and in the end, I just bawled. He told me to get an Uber home. I just bawled.
I did. It's like, go on. Just go on.
And then obviously that whole emotion that's been going through my head, where it's like,
I only really
it's all come out.
I only really tell her to go on just to stop the fucking arguing.
Yeah.
But even then, that could be the worst thing that you could say.
Yeah, I feel like.
But to be fair, after that though, we've not argued since.
Yeah.
We did apologise.
We've apologised to each
There's but
I know she's going through a lot.
there's different thoughts on arguments in relationships. I think as well. Like you can, walking away from an argument sometimes might be the right thing,
Sometimes it might not
but
be.
sometimes it isn't. And I realised that I've never exactly walked away from an argument. I've tried like calming down the argument and
Jodie
stuff.
flying elbows into it.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
What?
I am only joking.
What?
No, I was just saying you fly an elbow into it.
Into what?
Argument.
What?
I'm only joking.
I mean,
I only did that because we do the flying elbow thing.
yeah.
I
But
thought you'd laugh about it, but it wasn't that funny. It was funny in my head. Not
The
Sorry,
only, the
guys.
only thing I've got to say about this argument is, if we argue,
Yeah.
it'll start as a tiff,
Yeah.
and then we start bringing shit into it.
It'll start as a
Which-
small thing.
It
Like,
could
really small, innit?
It could literally start as Mel not moving his shoes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Legit.
Sorry,
We're not
he's
even
giving me
messing-
signs here to move my mic.
I am way better.
It could start as Mel not moving his shoes,
Mm.
and then Mel's like, "You're always fucking nagging me." I'm like, "Just move your shit. It's not hard." And then it's like,
Men, we
and
don't
then-
move our
it,
shit.
Yeah, and then it turns,
And then-
it builds up and builds up, and
I'm saying like, "Oh well, you always do this," and he's going, "Well, you always do this," and it just turns into a big thing.
it's like a big game of ping pong.
Whose mic's bumping?
No,
Move on the couch. It's your mic.
It's mine.
It's like making a sound. I was thinking, I was like, whose mic's actually?
sorry guys, technical difficulties.
Is that better?
A little bit better, yeah.
Are you sure it's not ours?
No, it was hers.
No, it is
Are you
mine.
sure?
I was watching it when it was doing it. That will move when you do that, but like I've balanced mine out with this, so like
Yeah, I can't move much.
so like
Well, yeah, I'm moving a bit and it's not moving.
no, it's not making a sound.
I've got hiccups, man. Sorry guys.
So yeah, it just end up being a little thing, and then he starts bringing up the past, and then I bring up the past, and then we're looking at each other like, and then we're arguing more because it's like, why are you bringing up the past?
Mm.
It's just a pissing match. Honestly.
Which does happen, like
It happens more than
We
you
have
think.
we have said now though, after that argument on Friday, we said like, if we feel it getting a bit too heated, just tell each other to stop, not just shut up.
Yeah, that's
Don't
the
say
worst thing you
shut up.
could say, innit?
Just
shut
say
up.
just say like, listen, it's gonna get a bit heated. Just stop now.
yeah.
We'll just stop.
And it took us 3 years to realise that you can just stop it like that.
You can.
But to be fair, every argument we've had, we've always apologised to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's one of them things, like, you don't realise that you're doing something wrong until you look back at the argument and you sit there thinking, why did I say that? That was a bit uncalled for.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
I get that.
Like, I can call him a name, like, if we're arguing. I could call him, like, I don't know, I've called him a dickhead, and then I'll be like, shit, sorry, that was bad.
Mm. Like, yes, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes walking away is the right thing to do. Sometimes walking away is the wrong thing to do. And, it's good to talk about things and stuff. But we're on the topic of relationships. So,
Go on then.
so
Well, let's talk about yours.
talk about mine. Let's talk about sex, baby. And let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things. Let's talk about sex. Sex is good, man. It's very good. I feel like you realise when you get older as well, sex isn't just fun anymore. It also is like quite a big part of a relationship. Not as big as I'm saying. If you don't have sex in a relationship at least this many times a week, you're in a bad relationship. Get out of it. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Until you turn 50, until you get to 20 years of marriage, and then you just want to poke each other's eyeballs.
Yeah, which is fair. But you still go with each other because you chose that life. You know what I mean? And I don't know why that one song has made us talk about sex again. But yeah, it's a very big part of a relationship and a whole. I can say that both my relationships were very sexually active. In case you guys wanted to know.
At the start, wasn't we? And then now it's like.
I think it's more at the start, yeah.
I think it's because you're in your honeymoon phase, isn't it? At the start. So
Yeah.
like, I've got to prove like I'm not frigid or shy or.
And then you get past so many years being together, and you're like,
Go away.
Yeah, it's like, I've had enough of you.
shoo,
Yeah, I do get that.
go do your thing, I'll do my thing.
You go play The Sims.
Yeah, she
I'll
plays.
watch Tower.
This is what I like.
I
This
love
is
The
this is
Sims.
what a lot of people don't realise. Like, it's not just all about sex and all that shit.
Yeah.
When she's at mine, all day, when we come back from work, she's been on Sims. I've been watching the TV. We
Yeah.
just chill out, do our own thing, and then after a bit, when she gets bored or I get bored, she'll come to the bed and we'll just have a snug or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like last night I was playing Sims till about 12.
I'd say it was a bit later than that because
Alright
We
then,
was up
I'd say
till
about
what time?
1:30.
yeah, I'd say about that.
And then I realised how late it was, and obviously when I've been on the computer for so long, I can feel myself getting like heavy and like
Yeah.
So then I've jumped in bed, but
We feel like that. Don't we, when we
he's-
play games.
he sat there like Mel thinks that just because I'm coming over,
Yeah.
he needs to pause his series. I'm like, you don't
Distraction.
need to pause it. Like I'm probably end up going to sleep.
Hmm.
I ended up sitting there watching it with him last night till
Good
about
series.
5 o'clock this morning.
Was
Got
it?
2 more episodes left, and then I've completely finished it.
What are you watching?
Vampire Diaries.
Diaries.
Oh, Vampire Diaries.
I've watched it like
I
20 times.
I came to dislike Vampire Diaries not because of anything specific, but mainly because like I just didn't. Both my exes were obsessed with Vampire Diaries, and when you've had like bad relationships, I'm so happy this everything's just adding up together here. Like this whole topic is going to last here.
Yeah.
But like because of both situations were quite shitty situations,
Mhm.
I for some reason despise Vampire Diaries. I'm like, nah.
I love it,
always
mate.
do. It's like there's certain songs that I despise because of
Yeah.
how my exes was obsessed with the songs,
Mhm.
and I was like, so if I heard that song now on the radio, I always say to him like, turn that off.
Yeah, I get that.
It's getting on
yeah.
my fucking nerves.
Mm.
Even though if he likes the song, then I'll be like, nah, get it off.
It's proper banging that, mate.
Not too bad, is it?
It's making sounds. I didn't mean bang anything good.
Like, fucking great.
So it's because you know the weight at the back there.
yeah.
It's not balanced out, so that's why it's doing its thing. But you can wiggle the weight, right? If you wiggle it like this, look, I'll show you. So if you wiggle it and pull it, right? Shit, I'm just completely like, we're just making banging noises. Sorry, guys. But like, you can pull the weight. But you want the weight to be more further back, so when it
Wanna come
doesn't.
and do this for me?
I'll do it for you.
Here we go. Mic difficulties.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk
Um,
about you.
I guess we can carry on talking. Mel's still listening, so we can do technical difficulties as well as talk.
Ow.
There you go.
Thanks.
So here's something that I will say. My relationships have caused, right? Definitely insecurities. Meaning like being insecure to the point where like
Are we good now? We're touching tips.
being insecure to the point where, but not the first time.
When did
Um,
you know? Mustache?
But like What was I talking about? The fuck? What,
Relationship.
How we saying like, because you
insecurities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, for example, I've been cheated on. I've been lied to. I've
I
been
think everyone has, to be fair.
tread all
Everyone who's been in
over.
a relationship has.
Yeah, you know, I do see myself as a nice lad. Like, you know, there's been the odd times where I might come off as a bit shitty of a person sometimes. Like, you know, when, you know, insecurities were taking over and I was like, nah, you cheating on me. Cheating on me. Where are you? Who you with? You know, that shit. That's still, I don't know if that would still be an issue. I've taught myself how to not get attached again.
Mm.
So, like, I believe I could get in a relationship now and not get too attached to the point where I can be like, you go do your thing, I'll go do my thing. You need me, I'm here. Done. Right? I'd love that. That's kind of like the go-to type of relationship now. Like, you do your thing, I do my thing. You want each other? Boom. There.
But
Like,
this is what me and Mel are saying to each other because I'm very like, and I'll admit it, I'm emotionally attached to Mel at the minute.
mm,
So like, I've it kind of feels like separation anxiety.
mm.
Do you know what I mean? So like, if he says to me like, "Oh, I'm not seeing you next week," I'll be like, "Why? Why?
Yeah.
Why? What have I done?" Yeah.
Oh,
why?
by the way, I'm not seeing you
Can I take this phone call,
one day
guys?
this week.
Yeah.
Bear with. Can you guys understand?
Yeah, so, yeah. I'm not seeing you all this week.
Do you wanna pass me the headphones?
Because. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because you've got no hair.
What? So you're actually not seeing me?
No, I'm joking. There might be a day where I might not end up seeing you this week, but
Yeah, that's fine. But like the
I don't know
thing is
what
with
day.
me and you, like you can say that like we're not seeing each other, but then you go out
Nah, I can't go out.
because you'll sit there and say, "Oh, I'm not seeing you," because then you sort my room out, and then come like 7-8 o'clock, you're like, "Oh, I'm out."
I think
Like,
I don't know what day it'll be.
pass
Sorry
me the
guys, I'm yawning.
headphones.
I can't be bothered. Hang on, we're chatting. We've got to keep the guests entertained, right? I think it's more so that I don't know what day it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be the day where, if the car does not get fixed, it's probably gonna be the day that it gets taken to the scrap, or I get a different one. I'm not sure. But I know for a fact I definitely need to do that washing because I got in a bit of a rage fit this morning and literally grabbed a pile of washing and threw it everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, I was trying to look for a worktop, trying to look for my worktop, but so she could wear it for today. And yeah, it wasn't where it was meant to be.
You threw a tantrum in the
So I threw a
process.
tantrum and threw every bit of washing that I had.
It happens, you know.
You know, you just get stressed out that much that you just got to take it out on something, and I took it out on a pile of washing.
Exactly. Don't mind me, by the way.
Some people take it out on a bedroom door. Not mentioning any names, like, but it was not me.
Have you been hitting your bedroom door?
No,
No,
Jodie's
not
not.
me.
Who? Can I ask?
Can't say.
Do I know them?
Yes.
Guys, I found the main issue with the microphone this whole time.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we're on 23%. No wonder. Right, wait there. Nowhere. Guys, what's going to happen now? Guys, you're going to hear a big change, but I'm going to level it out in the editing. Everyone talk.
Hello.
This is where we ear rep everyone.
Hello, everyone. You may have noticed in the edit, the moment I said I fixed the microphone issue, the microphones became a bit too bass boosted for everyone's hearing. So I'm going to save you that. That does mean I've kind of ruined the episode, but we still wanted to release it because, well, that's our content, and we still had an amazing chat and whatever. But yeah, I do apologise. It's all my fault. I genuinely thought I was fixing the issue that I thought we had. Turns out we didn't really have that issue. The microphones were perfect level as they were. But yeah, there we go. So I do apologise. But yeah, this is post-edit Marky now coming on here to tell you that I messed up a little bit. Do apologise. But however, I do want to thank you all. Thank you all for supporting. It is literally just me on my own at the moment editing the video. But I thought I'd jump on and explain why this video or this podcast episode is a little bit too short. And it's mainly because I was a idiot. Yeah. Like all of my decisions in life. There we go. idiotic. Right, guys, there we go. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, check out this episode with Philip McGuinness, or check out our first ever episode right here. They are actually full episodes, not cut halfway through like this one. I do apologise once again. Yeah, I'm just going to leave now. I'm such an idiot.